surviving Five Nights at Freddy's. I know we all thought about this before, surviving all the Fnaf games. And let me tell you, I will give you the sauce on how to survive all of these games. Realistically, in my own way, of course. Starting off with Fnaf 1. So Fnaf 1 is one of the easy ones. Yeah, right off the bat, I'm going to go on and say it. Fnaf 1 got to be the easiest one to survive. Because what you do is you clock in, get in that office. All you got to do, bro, is just play the night like it goes. And eventually, when it hits 3 a.m., or like when the animatronics start getting groovy, you just close both doors, all right? I want you to waste that power. Like, of course, why would I waste my power? That's the only thing that's keeping me alive. No, you don't understand. The way we're going to survive this is by closing both doors, using all of our power to its maximum capacity till we reach whatever hour that we get to, right? Once we waste all the power, I'm guessing it's going to be like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., if we're lucky, 4 a.m., but probably 2, 3 a.m. And after that happens, right? Everything goes dark. Commando mode. We rush to the kitchen. But why the kitchen? Chica's always up in there, trying to get her groove on. Nah. We hide in the cabinets or in the freezer. They have one. I mean, they gotta have a freezer, bro. They can't. Where the hell are they storing all the pizzas? So we either hide on the freezer or one of the cabinets. She's definitely not checking up in there. And if she tries to check the cabinets, we just hold that bitch as hard as we can. And the reason why I say we go to the kitchen instead of any other place is because any other place is like, you can't hide. First off, bathrooms. Freddy's a pervert. He likes being on the women's bathroom. Maybe we could make it in the man's bathroom. But no, I'm pretty sure he's a pervert all around. He loves stalking anybody in both gender bathrooms. So we don't go in the bathrooms. Freddy always roaming in there. The janitor's closet. Bonnie, what the hell is he doing? He just goons up in there. He's always in there with his big ass. So nope, janitor's closet is a no-go. The other bathrooms, which are on the top right by the kitchen, I don't know. We could probably hide in there, but I don't trust it as much as a kitchen cabinet or the freezer. Pirates Cove. Pirates Cove. Foxy's in there, bro. We could camp there with them, but it's not worth it, bro. He's probably gonna end up like hooking us or some shit. Then the parts and service room with the endoskeletons. That's literally the final destination where they take you. You would literally be doing the job for them if you hide in there. So that's a fucking no-go. I heard about hiding under the tables, but that's another dumbass decision because literally the animatronics are right in front of you. They would literally see you hide under the tables. So that's the biggest no-go. So I think that my way of going into the kitchen is the perfect way to survive FNAF 1. You just got to use the power to give you a little bit more time. Sure, you can play the game regularly if you want. You can literally play the shift regularly. Be my guest. But if you realistically want to survive this with no sweat, just use all your power, run to the kitchen, and just call it a night, bro. Rinse and repeat for the 5 nights, and you're golden. No Freddy, though. Regardless of the limited space we got on FNAF 1, I think it's not that difficult to survive. Just because there's not that many animatronics and they don't really do too much. All they do is just roam around. And I'm telling you, just hiding in the kitchen cabinet is the best bet, bro. They don't know what the hell goes on in the kitchen. They never roam around there. Besides Chica. So I will say it's not that difficult. Just hide in the kitchen and you'll be golden, bro. FNAF 2. Ooh, my favorite. But I think it's easier than FNAF 1, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I know a lot of people are gonna say that, oh, there's so many animatronics. They could fucking catch you. No, dude. 99% of the animatronics get fooled by the Freddy mask. Like, come on, bro. The Freddy mask does all the job for you. All you gotta do is wear the Freddy mask and flash the flashlight on the hallway for Foxy. And just wind the music box. But the thing, in the game, you can wind the music box or use the flashlight at the same time as the Freddy mask. So it's kind of stupid. But this is real life. We can use all 3 things at once. I could, one hand, wind the music box. The other hand, I got my flashlight, and I just got the mask on. Like, I don't know why this guy can do all these things at once. I don't know what his multitasking ability is, but this dude cannot do any of that. But we can. So that's my way of surviving FNAF 2. Just wear the mask the entire time, flash the hallway once in a while to get Foxy away, and wind the music box 24/7, bro. And you'll be golden. So I will say it's easy peasy, bro. Easier than FNAF 1 for sure. Just because the mask does all the work for you. There's just no debate, bro. FNAF 3. Ooh, the Spring Diddler. I think we just play the game. We just play the game, bro. Play his game. Play the little kid noises for him. Because, like, and the reason I say that is because we can't really leave the office. Because we got to keep fixing the ventilation. We got to fix the cameras. And I don't think we're carrying a tablet. I think it's a whole old ass computer. So we got to stay on the office. Unless we can leave the office. I don't know. You guys let me know. If we can leave the office, we can just hide somewhere. But in this situation, we cannot leave the office for the life of me. So we do have to stay in the office, fix the ventilation. Because if we try to leave the office without fixing the ventilation, the phantoms are just going to haunt us and we're probably going to suffocate to death. And that's already game over right there, bro. So we'll stay in office. We play his little game. Probably night 4 or 5 are the hardest ones because that's literally what the game gets hard. Besides that, it's a breeze, bro. So just play the game. Don't let the diddler catch you. Play the kid noises and you'll be all right. I will say it is a challenge because we cannot leave the office, unfortunately. But if we could, I still think it's a challenge. Yeah, this diddler, Spring Diddler, he just likes moving around, bro. And unfortunately, we cannot move around. So he has his hands all over this cookie. Fnaf 4, bro, talk about hard-ons. This game is hard as hell itself, but realistically, they're not real. They're hallucinations. So I'm gonna give you guys my ways. There's multiple ways that we can survive this. Number one, obvious: jump off the window and hope that you survive the fall. If you survive the fall without getting your legs broken, run the fuck away. But if you fall and break both your legs, just pray that your family finds you before you bleed out to death. Uh, Number two, hide under the bed. This is the most obvious one, but also the stupidest one. If you hide under the bed, I'm pretty sure they're gonna look in there. It's just as obvious as the table one. Just hiding under the bed. They're just gonna look under. You're clapped, bro. Unless they're dumb enough to not look under the bed, which I doubt it. But maybe I'm like overestimating them. But yeah, hide under the bed. Number three, put locks on your door. But knowing William and putting his kid through this experiment of his, this wicked experiment, he probably purposely didn't put any locks on his door for that. So William, you're an asshole. So locked doors would be a good solution, but we don't got them. No locked doors, man. Also, I don't know why the hell, like, is it designed that way? Because William did it? This dude's a whole ass weirdo designing the freaking, his son's bedroom with two doors like that. Like, this dude's a weirdo. But number four, moving to another room in the house. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. You do not want to move. Do not go into that hallway, bro. Just survive the night. Do not move into that hallway because those dudes are just gonna grab you, and it's not gonna be pretty for you. You're probably gonna have a mental breakdown. Even if they're not real, you're gonna have a mental breakdown right there because I would not take no big ass monster like that just pulling up in front of me. Real or not, I would not be able to take them. I'll probably have a heart attack on the spot. That's not gonna happen. So it's a no go. Number five, which is the most realistic one of them all. Are you guys ready? Take medications. But your father is doing an experiment on you from some of the lore videos. William is purposely doing this to his own child. So he's not going to go get the prescription and give him the meds. But I think that's the most realistic way. Just take some meds to either go to sleep or just help with the hallucinations, bro. That's the most realistic way. But unfortunately, it's not going to happen. So I think the most realistic way is just jumping out the window or trying to sleep it off with the meds. There's no really places you can hide here. You can hide on the closet either because Foxy just appears there. And then the little bears are little snitches. So that also puts another reason why under the bed doesn't work. But if we were to pick of all of the options I listed, I think that the meds one would be the best. And also jumping out the house. I think jumping out the house is the most realistic one. But at the end of the day, this is all in our head. It's not real. So I think anything is just overdoing it. But still, I think surviving it, it's a mental battle. Real or not, I think it's hard, bro. It's hard. It's not hell on earth, but it is a hard thing to deal with, bro, as a young child trying to survive these monsters. Sister Location. I can't even survive this in the game itself. I have not beaten Sister Location despite trying for hours. Yes, I'm not exaggerating, hours. I think Sister Location is the craziest one to survive. Just because all of the animatronics are self-aware. I mean, that's every game, but this one, they're more self-aware than ever. They literally speak, bro. Circus Baby literally talks to you the whole time. Also, there's that part where they freaking unalive the two like maintenance workers. You see them hanging, bro. There's literally hanging bodies. These guys have murdered people, and we know it, and we're still willingly coming in here. Yeah, no, but I'm calling this shit raps. I cannot even survive the spring lock part where you like in the little thing with the monkeys jumping all on you. Yeah, no, bro. You got a lot of animatronics. You got Ballora. You got the Funtime Freddy, Circus Baby. I think the dude's name is Ennard, the freaking final boss. So after you get scooped, yeah, either way, you're not surviving because even if you do play by the rules of the animatronics, they end up scooping you. And either way, there's no way of surviving this. I'm telling you, the only way to survive this is just by not getting the job at all. Just don't get the job by any of the Freddy establishments, please. But for me, I'm gonna be a little based here because I suck ass at Sister Location and I cannot beat it for the life of me. Hell on earth, bro. You are not surviving Sister Location. I mean, even in the game, you did not survive Sister Location. They scooped you up. They scooped you up, made you a walking corpse. You're not surviving this. I'm sorry, you're not surviving this. Pizzeria Simulator. Ooh, this one is actually depending on you how hard it is to survive it. If you bring a freaking scrapped up animatronic that's willing to like touch you, it's raps, my boy. That's what I'm saying. You can build your establishment the way you want. You can bring the animatronics that you want. So it's basically all on you if you're like fucked or not. But I will say there's nowhere to hide. That office has 2 open vents, like straight up open. I don't know why we're so cheap and we cannot get like vent rails or something to like stop stuff from coming in. And I don't know why the hell there's 2 big ass vents. But I think your best bet is to keep playing the game, make an establishment with places you can hide or run away. But you cannot do that because you got to do your task. You got to run your business. You got to be a businessman. So I think that's out of the table. Yeah, you literally put yourself on this situation. I don't think there's any way of surviving this besides just don't bring nasty ass scrapped animatronics from the past. That's the only way of surviving this. So I will say It is a challenge because I'm gonna put it in the middle. I know I would put it on its own little tier. It's up to you, but I would say it's a challenge just because you're the one that's bringing the animatronics, and some animatronics are like way more aggressive than the others, bro. Like if you bring Springtrap or Scrap Trap, as you would call him in this installation, he will clap you because he's just a ball of like hate. I will put it in challenge, man. It is up to you how you would survive this. So you create your own scenario, and in this case, I would just not bring any of the scrapped animatronics. That would be the way I would survive this. Security breach. Oh my god, talk about easy. The game itself is easy as fuck. Dude, there's too much open space. Too much open space. I could literally hide anywhere and I would never be found. I would just wait in the bathroom, in the cafeteria, in the middle stage for God's sake. Nobody would catch me, bro. The animatronics are buns. Like the old ass animatronics from FNAF 1 are harder to survive than this. Yeah, FNAF security breach, easy peasy. I would even put it lower than this, bro. You just hide. All right, here's a one realistic way. You literally just sit in Freddy's room and wait till 6 a.m. Because you don't got to do any of the tasks. You were doing the tasks to leave early. But at the end, you realize, oh, I could just wait till 6 a.m. So yeah, just wait till 6 a.m. on Freddy's room, chill with them. And if any of the animatronics do manage to come, just get inside of him and then wait till they leave. But yeah, easy as hell. Easy. Secret of the Mimic. This one, I don't know, bro. There is the argument that you could stay in an animatronic suit the whole time you're in the factory till you do your business. But at the same time, it's hard to get an animatronic suit there that works, that you can wear functionally. So I think that's out of the table. I think you just need to play the game. Play the game of life. Do what you came here to do. If you're really down for Fazbear Entertainment, you will get in there, do your job, and leave it on God's hands, bro. I cannot tell you guys how you would survive this. Honestly, I don't know how we would survive this. I think that you just play the game or try to do the good ending. I know it's not, I mean, it is realistic. It is realistic because it's an option. If it's an option, it's realistic. I know I said I was going to do realistic, but we got to get unrealistic sometimes. Getting the good ending is probably your best bet. Or if you do the bad ending, just go do your job, get the fucking blueprints for the Mimic, look inside your van. Make sure you look inside your van before you leave and then run away. But yeah, the only way you would survive is just play the game or just don't go in there at all and just quit Fazbear Entertainment overall. But I will say, it is a hard one, man. It's a hard one. There's a lot going on in that factory. That factory has like 5 different floors. It has hidden like places. It's just too much like uncertainty, man. I don't know how the hell we would get past everything. But your best bet is to do the good ending and reunite both mimics and get on their good side. But besides that, bro, you're not getting out of there alive. The mimic is like a crazy maniac. Ultimate custom night. Do we even gotta say anything? Literally the last tier, hell on earth, is the depiction of this. It's the literal definition of it. It's hell on earth. It's purgatory for William Afton. We're on hell. We're on hell. Your best chance on this is getting jump scared by Mr. Hippo and like just listening to him jab the whole time. That's your best bet. But yeah, you're not surviving this. It's hell on earth. You're not surviving this, bro. You're not surviving this. I'm sorry, guys. You're not surviving this. So that was all my ways I would survive. Slash the unrealistic, because I think some of these are unrealistic as fuck. But if you guys think they're realistic, then all right, they're realistic. But these are the ways that I would survive all of the FNAFs. Let me know how you guys would survive. Let me know which one of my ways is dumb as hell to survive and what would be the better way. I would love to hear that from y'all. But besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.